Hello everyone, welcome to the channel IGCSE and GCE Maths School, which offers you the lessons of mathematics for passing examinations such as Edexcel IGCSE Cambridge O-Level, GCSE, SAT, CAT, PSAT, NMSQT, and such other parallel examinations, right? Now, I'm Saman, and today we are going to do another interesting video on the upper bound and lower bound. So, last time I have done a video. Last video was on how the quotient is affected by the changes in the divisor and dividend. Explaining that video what the dividend and divisor are, and the quotient, what the quotient is. And quotient is the answer that you get after dividing two numbers. If one number is divided by the other, you get an answer that's called quotient. See? Then this is the relationship. The dividend is the number that is going to be divided. Then the divisor is the number by which it is going to be divided. So, for example, now if say, for example, now 100 divided by 20 equals 5. Then this 100 is the dividend. This 20 is the divisor. This 5 is the quotient. So that is the relationship, right? Okay. Now, how this number is affected, this answer is affected by the changes in these two. We studied that in the previous video, the link of which has been mentioned in the description below, and go to the description and watch that video before watching this video. Otherwise, you will not be able to, sometimes you will find difficult to understand this one. So, go to that video and learn what the divisor, dividend, and quotient are, because I am very frequently using those terms in this video, right? Then, now today we are going to discuss how to find the upper bound and lower bound of quotient, right? The upper bound or lower bound of quotient depends on the divisor and dividend. Then upper bound or lower bound of quotient is affected by the changes in the divisor and dividend, right? So therefore, we have to interpret the upper bound of quotient and lower bound of quotient in terms of the upper bound and lower bound of dividend and divisor. So, in the previous video, we studied how the changes in the dividend and divisor affects the quotient. It's like this. Quotient, this quotient I will take like this: A equals B over C. Then A will be the quotient. Then what I say, A rises when B rises. That is rises. Then A rises when what? C drops. Then A rises, A drops when B drops. A drops when C rises. So these are the relationships, right? Okay. Then if right, A rises when B rises, A rises when C drops, and A drops when B drops, and A drops when C rises. So like then, now to find the upper bound and of quotient, you have to get for the dividend and divisor the increasing the changes of lower bound and upper bound giving increasing effect, because now upper bound means it increases, goes up, and it goes up to the maximum. So therefore, you have to get the say changes of upper bound and lower bound, which rises the which rises the quotient to the maximum. Then quotient rises when dividend rises. Therefore, you have to get the upper bound of dividend. Then quotient rises, then the divisor drops. So therefore, we have to get the lower bound of divisor. Therefore, we can write like this: upper bound of quotient equals what? Upper bound of dividend divided by lower bound of what? Divisor. So that is how we find the upper bound of quotient. Right. That is what it is. Now, the lower bound of quotient. Lower bound of quotient. How do you do? Then this is the dividend and divisor. Now, lower bound of the quotient is this lower. The quotient lowers to the maximum. Quotient lowers to the minimum. Quotient lowers to the minimum. Right. Quotient lowers to the minimum. Then for the quotient to lower, what should happen to this and this? Now, quotient drops, that means quotient A must drop. Quotient drops when this dividend decrease. When this one dividend decrease, quotient decrease. We have studied those in the previous video. Then its link has been mentioned in the description below, and go to that video and watch that. Then you will understand very clearly. Right? We have very clearly explained that. Now here, if you take this one, see A. Now we have discussed this. I have presented this information there in the previous video. Therefore, go and watch it. Right. Then A rises. Then A rises. A means here the quotient. Then we want to get what should BB and CB for A to become its lowest. That means lower bound, otherwise the minimum. Right. Then for A to decrease, they say A drops when B drops. When the B drops, A drops. Then A drops when C rises. When C rises. Then C should rise. C should increase, B should decrease. For A to decrease, to go to then to the minimum of A, to go to the minimum of quotient, this B should decrease to the minimum. C should increase to the maximum. Right. So these are the two effects of divisor and dividend, giving decreasing effects on A, otherwise quotient. Right. Okay. Now, therefore, to get the lower bound of quotient, this what happened? The B, that means this dividend must decrease. That means lower bound of dividend, and upper bound of what? Upper bound of divisor. So that is the thing. Right. Now we will apply this and find the upper bound and lower bound of quotient in one example. Right. Okay. Right. Right. Now there's a question. Then here Q equals P over R. Q equals P over R. Now they say P 700 to 1 if P equals 700 to 1 decimal place to 1 SF and R equals 20 to nearest 10. Right. Nearest 10. Find upper bound and lower bound of Q and the range of quotient. Right. Okay. Now upper bound. Now write upper bound of Q. quotient, right? Then what you have to take? You have to take upper bound of dividend. Upper bound of dividend is what? Upper bound of dividend is the degree of accuracy, the corrected value plus degree of accuracy over 2. Then corrected value is 700. Degree of accuracy correct to 1 step here. 1 step. 1 step means here first step is 7. That means 100. The place value of this one, you know, when the degree of accuracy is given in significant significant values, you have to go to the particular place value of that significant figure. The place value of that significant figure here is 100 place. Units times 100. Then the degree of accuracy to be used in the upper bound, lower bound formula is 100 divided by 2, right? Okay. Then other one is the upper bound of quotient is the denominator is lower bound of divisor. Lower bound of divisor. Lower bound of divisor means here divisor is 20. R is 20. Then degree of corrected value is 20. Degree of accuracy correct to nearest 10 means 10. 10 divided by 2. Right. Okay. Now this one equals, then here this will be 750 divided by here 25. This 25. Then it will be how much? 25. Can you see? Yeah. Can you see? Right. Then 25 then 30. This will be 30. That is the upper bound of Q. Right. 30. Then you go to lower bound of Q. Lower bound of Q equals how much? Then lower bound is the lower bound of dividend and upper bound of divisor. Then lower bound of dividend, corrected value minus degree of accuracy over 2. Then you take a lower bound of dividend means here P is how much? Corrected value is 700. You have to get the lower bound. To get the lower bound, minus degree of accuracy over 2, degree of accuracy as we found earlier 100 over 2. Then the upper bound of divisor. Upper bound divisor is R is 20. 20 corrected value plus degree of accuracy over. Here I have made a mistake. I think upper bound, this one will be lower bound. Lower bound negative. Negative means here 15. Here 15. 15 times 5. That means 50. This one is 50. Right now here it is you have to get to find the lower bound of quotient. You have to get the upper bound of divisor. Upper bound of divisor means 10 over 2. Right. Then it will be here. Deduct 50, then 650 divided by, here it is 25. 650 divided by 25. How can you write, divide 650 for 100, how many 25s? For 100, 4 25s, 4 times 6, 24. Then 24 to 26. Right. Yes, 125 times 4, then 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 6, 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. Yeah. Here there's 26. The lower bound of quotient is 26. Now you find the range. To find the range, what is the range? Lower bound, range of quotient. You write lower bound of quotient, that is 26. 26 less than or equals what? Actual quotient less than upper bound how much? 50. Right. That is all about the upper bound and lower bound of a quotient. That's the quotient varies when the dividend and divisor varies. When the divider and dividend and divisor may increase or decrease, then accordingly the quotient varies. Then this is how it varies. Then you can find the upper bound maximum value up to which the quotient varies, and lower bound minimum value up to which the quotient can vary, and by using this formula. upper bound of quotient equals upper bound of dividend divided by lower bound of divisor. Lower bound of quotient equals lower bound of dividend divided by upper bound of divisor. So this is all about how to find the upper bound and lower bound of quotient. So therefore, watch this video several times, try to understand this mathematics that we discussed in this video. So before marking the end of the video, I wish you good luck and have a nice time. And tomorrow also I'm uploading another interesting video, and stay with us and subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment on the videos. Goodbye.